Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at the Viv Hotel near Disneyland to show you everything that this hotel has to offer. We're going to spend the night, show you a room tour, and give you a review. So let's get going. So I just arrived here at the Viv, and first thing when I pulled up to the hotel, like I would normally do, I'd pull up to the area where you drive in, and then you get out and go to the check-in, and then you figure out that information, then go park. I was met by a valet attendant who told me they have valet and self-parking, and he directed me to the self-parking garage where I am right now and said that it connects directly to the hotel. So that's what we're gonna go find out where it is from the parking garage here. And then we're gonna, I think he's head towards the blue. So if you see down here at the bottom, this is probably the better spot to have gone. There's even spots down here on the left and right, as you can see. But they do say clean air vehicle, but here's the entrance to the hotel. All right, ooh, that's the pool. Through that way. We are headed towards the lobby at the moment to go check in. And check-in is over here on the right. Check this out, they got candy bars in the lobby. That's super cool. That's like a Swiss Army knife made of candy bars. That's the type of Swiss Army knife I need. Looks like there's a little market here we're gonna check out in just a little bit, but we got checked in, so now we're gonna go to the elevators and go up to our room. Oh look, there's a little business center right here, perfect. Is this a light bright? This is a giant light bright with in credit coaster, I'm gonna guess. I mean, it could just be a generic roller coaster, but that's really cool. It looks like there are 12 floors in this hotel, and I'm gonna be on the 8th floor, which I just learned is a restricted floor, so I had to scan my key card for that one down there. Maybe all the floors are like that, I'm not sure. Check out the carpet. Cool. We're going to room 832. And this is what it looks like when we first step into the room. Now, this is going to be a queen's guest room. It has 2 queens, and this one in particular is a queen's guest room with park view. So if we come over here to the window, we should be able to see out to the park. And here we go. We can see Disney California Adventure over there off to the left. We can see the Matterhorn straight ahead there. And what you're looking at, that big freeway, that is the 5 freeway. So we are on the other side of the 5 freeway, which might present a little bit of a challenge getting over to the park. We're probably gonna have to take the ART bus, but I'm gonna ask in a minute so that we can see the best way to get over to the park from here. Now let's turn back around here and go through the different amenities and things that are available here for you in the room. Let's go ahead and start in the bathroom. Stepping in here, we've got some art decor of some kind there on the wall. Bathroom there. Sink, singular sink. Hello. What is this? This is fancy. Ooh. We've got that's just a light there. So I'm easily fascinated. We do have a hairdryer and an extra toilet paper roll. They have a scale in here. Is that a scale? Serious? It is a scale. Wow. That's something I've never seen in a hotel room before. A couple of towels, the shower over here. This particular shower does not have a tub. I'm sure you could request rooms with tubs. Most every hotel that I have been to has rooms that you can request with tubs, but they're usually few and far between if this is the standard. We do have a shampoo and conditioner here on the wall. You can take a look at those brands. And here is the rain shower type head, and we also have one of the, removable arms that you can turn on with that as well. Otherwise, this does have a closing door, barn-style type door, and there's the lock that it can lock. Let's head on back out here. First up, we have a little shoe rack. Put your shoes underneath, sit down, take your shoes off, put your shoes on. I would like that they have that sort of a feature. And let's look in the closet. Lights in the closet. First thing I notice. Wow, that's stand out to me. Don't see too many with lights on. I'm assuming that, yep, you put your finger there, so whenever the doors are closed, they're not wasting electricity, but open them up. That is really neat. That is an awesome feature. And we have an ironing board. I'm assuming that there is an iron. There it is. I assume there'd be an iron in here if we have an ironing board. Couple of hangers, space up here, and then we've got extra pillow, possibly extra sheets up there as well, and that safe right down here. Here's a look inside the safe. If you need that at all, and a couple of drawers. They're all going to be empty, of course. And don't see the fridge in there, so that must mean it's out here. Here it is. There's the fridge, a smart fridge. This is a single compartment, so we don't have any separate freezer up here. It does not feel terribly cold, to be honest with you, but there's some waters in here. I'm not sure if they're provided by the hotel or left from a previous guest. I'm going to assume provided. I don't see any note about, like, it costs $8 if you drink that, so we'll see. But the water is quite cold, so that's fine. It does have the temperature right up here as well. We do have a coffee maker, and what are we looking at for the coffees over here? 1 cup decaf coffee, shadow wood. We have fresh coffee inside, 1 cup, also decaf coffee, and tea, single cup teapot, English breakfast, black tea. Is this, nope, they're all decaf. All the coffee is decaf coffee, and 2 cups of tea. And then, ooh, look at this. We have some fancy glasses here, as well as a cork remover for champagne or whatever else that I guess you would have. I don't drink champagne or really anything with a cork except, well, no, nothing with a cork. I was going to say sparkling apple cider, but that's just got a bottle cap on it. So some drawers there. We do have some seats here so that you can do some work there if you would like. 2 bench seats for that. And then over here we have a mini table. We've got 2 seats at the mini table. And I always like to look at the outlets over here. So we have a headboard light. Okay, that's what was on. We do have 2 regular plugs and 2 USB outlets here. Anything else? Nothing underneath there. That looks like it. So these are the only plugs by the looks of it. Let's see, we do have some more over here, which is good to know. And nothing on that side of the headboard. How about over here? Okay, we do at least have a couple of plugs over here. So that's good to know. Over here on the desk, I found some additional outlets, 2 more USB ports, a regular plug here. There's even an Ethernet cable plug back there and another regular plug here. Can you move this out of the way? You can, good. It was like otherwise that would have been hard to plug in there. And we have this light here as well. So let's talk about some of the key talking points of the Viv Hotel. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to Getaway Today and the Viv Hotel for sponsoring my stay here today. I am not paying for this room, and I just want to be completely clear on that. I'm doing this in exchange for a review of them, and I will not color code my review at all for that sake. I'm going to be completely honest and upfront, as I always am here on the channel, but I did want to let you know and say thank you to them. This is a 4-star hotel, but the prices are really reasonable. I just looked at the cost of a room for tonight last minute. In one of their standard 2-queen rooms, it's $179 for Marriott Bonvoy members. This is a Marriott hotel, and the member price is $179 a night. Just had to look it up, $209 a night if you are not a Marriott Bonvoy member. So $209 is pretty decent for the standard 2-queen. The only difference between my room and a standard 2-queen is I have a theme park view. And the theme park view will run you $246 for Marriott Bonvoy members and $259 for regular guests. So the price goes up about $50 per night for the park view aspect. And the difference is a little smaller. The difference between members and non-members is smaller at the park view level. But overall, very reasonable price ranges. They do have rooms available with bunk beds, so keep that in mind. They have park views with bunk beds. They also have king rooms as well. Of course, all of these prices are going to fluctuate and vary. They're going to fluctuate based on the season too. But tonight, Friday, November 15th is the night that I'm staying at this hotel, is the start of the Christmas season at Disneyland. It is probably one of the busiest days at Disneyland in the last couple of weeks, and probably will be until Thanksgiving. So this being a busier, more high in-demand night, those are the prices, and I find them to be extremely reasonable. If you book with Getaway today, one of the key promotions with Getaway and the Viv Hotel is that they offer a 4th night free. So by 3 nights stay, you get a 4th night for free. So this is perfect for those of you who are coming for 4-day tickets at Disneyland, or maybe you're doing 3 days, but you want that extra day afterwards to decompress or a day to arrive beforehand. The 4th night free is going to be great. Either way you want to look at that, you can run a 4th night free really awesome here. And don't forget that just by booking through Getaway today to begin with, you are going to save money over the rack rate of booking the hotel most of the time. And if you use my coupon code, which will be down in the description, I also ask if you're going to book online to click the link down in the description so that I can get credit for the sale. I do earn a commission on your purchases through Getaway today. Or you can give them a call and let them know that SoCal Disney Dad sent you, and they will give you an extra $10 off hotel ticket packages. Now let's go check out the rest of the hotel. And first up, we're gonna come in here to Melody's Market, and we're gonna check out what is available in here. First off, it looks like we've got some souvenirs that you can purchase. Always love checking out the souvenirs and gift shops. They're usually cheaper than going to Disney. We do have some drinks and beverages that are available. Looks like there is also some alcohol in here too, plus some ice creams. And we just have so much more in the way of beverages here. Looks like they've also got some pastries, items that you can purchase in here, some scones, muffins, danishes, and this makes really good breakfast items, I would imagine, as well as some fruit and yogurt cups that you can grab on the go. Over here we have some cereal cups, some protein bars, chips, ooh, pirate booty, gotta love pirate booty, Nutri-Grain bars, and more. You can also order some coffee in here. There's also a small amount of seating in here as well. But if we come outside, there's some patio seating. A little chilly for patio seating this time of year. It's in the shade anyway. It's about 62 degrees is a high today and a little breezy, but would be great during the warmer times of year. Back inside the lobby now. And oh look, we have one of those things. Why do I always forget what those are called? A viewfinder. We got a viewfinder on the wall. That is awesome. What do we got in the pictures? I got to see this now. Greetings from Anaheim. We got a stormtrooper with a baseball bat. Ooh, Lego stormtroopers here. Lego Batman. A pirate ship. Lots of stormtroopers. Ooh, Flo's VA Cafe. I see the reoccurring theme with the stormtroopers here. And of course, we got to come by our stormtrooper friends again and get a photo. Now let's head out to the pool. Looks like there's a little bar area here. And let's just go in the pool area here. I don't think anyone's in the pool. Well, this is it. This is the pool area. There is nobody here, which means that I've got free reign to film things and not feel like I'm in people's way. So this is great. I love it. Pool depth, 3.5 feet. 3.5 feet here. They've got a smaller one over there we'll check out in a moment. A little splash pad off to the right for the kids. We've got some chairs up there. It looks like little cabana areas. All the cabanas are chained off, so you probably have to rent those. That's not something that just about everybody could use. But they do have chairs around the pool area here as well. And we do have some handicap accessibility seats to get you down in the water on both of these pools. This is going to be the hot tub. So we have the on switch over there as well as the emergency off. That's why it's not running at the moment. We don't need to see it bubble. You all know what a hot tub looks like. But this is the hotel pool area. Wow, I mean, it's really nice looking. I just have to pan it one more time. What a gorgeous area. I mean, with the clear blue skies and the sun hitting the building right now. Oh, it looks awesome. As far as outdoor recreation, it looks like we have some cornhole. You'd have to request the bean bags. Oh, that was kind of loud going by there, but they do not have the bean bags out here at the moment. We've got toss across. Again, don't see the bean bags for toss across. This would, I assume, have a nice roaring fire later. I am not sure if we'll get to see it, given that we're going to be in the theme park during most of the times when it is dark. And then we have a ping pong table. Just a short little way away from the elevator bank, we have Valencia's at the Viv. This is going to be their in-house restaurant. And the Oasis pool menu is also here as well. And so we're just gonna pop in here very briefly. I think we're gonna eat breakfast here in the morning. The Viv is sponsoring me for breakfast here at Valencia, so we'll definitely get to see some of the food. Looks like they've got an open bar at the moment there. It's open. I don't know if it's an open bar, but it's currently open. And then this is just another wider look at their restaurant here. The pool that we were just at is on the other side of those glass windows right there too. Now let's head up to top of the V, the 12th floor. So headed up to the 12th floor, confirmed you need a key card to access all the floors in this hotel, which is excellent for security. It is so reassuring to know that the only way someone's getting on your floor is with a key card. So here's the top of the V by the looks of it. I'm not sure, it says restaurant closed. And the rooftop pool is this way, so that's what we want to go check out. But here is the restaurant at the top of the V. We are not going to get a chance to see this later open. Like, we're not going to get to eat here because we have some food that we're going to be filming for you at Disneyland. But you can actually see Disney California Adventure there in the distance. And I'm sure, yep, we can see the Matterhorn over that way. So this is their rooftop restaurant, the top of the V. Now let's go to the pool. Now the top of the V is open from 5 to 10. And then there's a bar that's open, there's probably the bar that's from 10 to 11 is open past the restaurant time. But we want to go to the adult pool here. There is a rooftop pool. Oh, here's maybe this is the bar that's open from 10 to 11. I'm not 100% positive on some of the hours for these places, but I'm seeing them for the first time with you guys. Let's go out here to the pool. Here is a look at their rooftop pool. This is an adults only pool. There are some people up here, so I'm going to respect their privacy. They're just enjoying the atmosphere up here, but you can see, so the park is over that direction. This direction is going to be the city of Anaheim and whatever else is up here. Looks like we've got another pool, or probably the hot tub down here. So they do have multiple pools. They've got a hot tub down here. They have some nice lounge chairs that you can hang out and look at. And I mean, just check out this view from up here. Absolutely gorgeous. Even though you're looking at rooftops, it's just an amazing view from the top of the Viv. Now, I did briefly come over here. There is a door that allowed me to come over here. It says that this area is for restaurant guests only, to inquire with the staff if you want to sit over here. It's not open yet, and the door was unlocked, so I just came right over here. But this is, I mean, take a look at this. They've got a little fireplace, and then you look out over at the park. You could probably watch the fireworks from up here. In fact, if you're going to watch the fireworks, I would probably say that this is the spot to do it. You know, if you're just hanging out here, this looks great. Nice comfy seats, perfect view. Would love this. What a gorgeous hotel. Now we're back in the room very temporarily because I'm gonna pick up a few things and then we're gonna head to the park. One of the things that I always do in my hotel reviews is show you how to get to Disneyland. Usually I stay at hotels that are within walking distance, so we show you the walk, we let you know how long it is and whether it is safe or not. This one's a little far to walk, I think, so I'm gonna go down to the hotel the hotel desk, and I'm gonna ask them what the best way to get it to the park is, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Art Bus. So yesterday I downloaded the app for the Art Bus, and for $6 a day for an adult, you can do hop on, hop off, you know, use it as much as you want all day long. They do have a one-way price, but you're gonna need, you know, to come back. So $6 for an adult. They do have senior and children discounted prices as well. You can check out their website, but let's go see if that's the way that we need to go. Never mind, I changed my mind. We're actually going to walk it. So they do have an Art Bus that actually comes right here to the Viv. In fact, here is the pole, like the sign for it, and it tells you you can scan that QR code, or the app is called Away We Go, and there are a lot of different stops on the track here. So the way it works is it comes by this hotel once every half an hour or so. And then they said it takes about 20 to 25 minutes to get to the park once they pick you up here because of all the stops. In fact, the park is the last stop, and then it just goes around the corner, and the Viv is the very first stop after they drop you off at Disneyland, and then they stop at a whole bunch of other places. And when she told me it was going to be 20 to 25 minutes to take the bus, and I asked, can I walk it? She said, yes, it's about a 25-minute walk. I was like, well, the bus isn't here right now, so I'm just going to walk it. And so I'm going to show you how the walk works. You might have been curious as to how the art bus works, but I just kind of outlined it for you. Download the app, and yeah, download the app and hop on the bus when it shows up at the hotel. It shows up every half an hour or so. It didn't exactly say, like, it's not the every bottom or top of the hour. You got to look at the app, and you got to see where the bus currently is located. And I read some reports online that the bus is not always super on time. Not from the Viv per se, just in general about art transportation. I've never experienced it myself, so I can't speak to it. Maybe one of these times I actually should get an art bus. When I asked the hotel clerk what the best way to get to Disneyland was, she actually recommended renting an Uber. And an Uber is going to be more expensive than the $6 art bus, I'm sure. And walking is free, and I'm cheap and frugal, so we're walking. So we actually need to cross under the freeway here. Now, during the day, it's quite fine. It's what we want to do at night that's a different story. And after we're done at Disneyland, I am going to film what I do to come back. Whether I rent an Uber, I might rent an Uber. That might just be the easiest way at night. During the day, I'm perfectly fine walking it, but at night, I mean, just look at this. You do have to go under a covered bridge. And while it looks fine during the day, I mean, I'm the only person under here. Imagine it dark, it would probably give you a little bit more creepy vibes. I don't know. I mean, there are lights in here. Maybe it's well lit. But we'll see what we do when we come back. We've come out the other side of the bridge here, and straight ahead is the Cambria, a hotel we've talked about before. This is Disney Way. In fact, this is like, if you turn right here, you're just going to end up at the theme parks. That's the way it works. It's already been 5 minutes. We've been walking for 5 minutes because we had to wait to cross the road back there. And so, I mean, we're timing this, and you can see my pace right now. The pace that I'm walking. If I'm walking at a quicker pace than you would be, factor that in. You definitely may want to Uber or take the art bus. I'm like completely comfortable with this walk. There are enough hotels along here, even though there aren't that many people at this time of day out here walking. This is a very safe space to walk. The only sketchy part, if there is any sketchy part, is just going under the freeway. But once you're on the other side of the freeway, which is just a couple of minutes, it's really fine the rest of the way. There goes the Candy Cane Inn shuttle. We have now reached the traffic light at Disney Way and Harbor Boulevard. You can see Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout right there. We're just going to cross the road, and then we're going to head right down to the entrance of Disneyland. You could walk up this way and then cross at the next traffic light, but we're just going to cross here. Now, if you take an Uber, this is probably the area where you are going to get dropped off. And there's the other traffic light right there. Here's that drop-off loading zone that we just passed by. There is the other traffic light if you were to cross the road here. That sign is the entrance to Disneyland, and we're going to turn in over here off to our left. And the hotel clerk told me that the place that you're going to want to be at to use the art bus is the 7-8 Clementine line. So 7 and 8 are right over there. You'd cross over right through here. You can see the Candy Cane shuttle. It's just opposite that area. On this side of the road would be where that would pick up, the 7-8 line. Right now we are headed in towards security. We're going to show you how long the security lines are at approximately 4:20 in the afternoon or so. From the moment I stepped out of my hotel to this point right here approaching security, it has been 20 minutes. And here are the length of the lines at 4:20 p.m. We will let you know how long it takes to get in at this time of day. During the morning, the lines are going to be longer, but they might move a little quicker depending on how much people they have as far as staffing goes. And here we are. We're in the Esplanade. Disney California Adventure behind me. It was 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get through security. That's what I experienced the last time we had a hotel. The most recent hotel that I stayed at was the Courtyard by Marriott. I will put a link to that video after this one if you want to go check out that video. We experienced the same amount of wait for security around this same time of the evening as well, about 10 minutes. Time to head into the park, and that's going to be it for this portion of the video. The next you'll see is when I'm leaving at after 9 o'clock at night. It is 9:35 right now, and fireworks are going on over at Disneyland. I just left the World of Color dessert party, and we are now headed back to the hotel room. This is the number of people leaving at 9:35, heading out towards Harbor Boulevard. So this bus right here is the number 5 line, and we would need the number 7 and 8 line, which is actually that bus right there. So it is here, but again, I think I'm just gonna walk back because I want to let you guys know whether or not I feel it's sketchy under that bridge at night. So we're gonna walk back. So there are people walking back here with me, so I'm not the only person in there necessarily going to the Viv, but there are people back here on the sidewalk, and that building right there is the Viv. So we're headed towards that building. Okay, we are rounding the corner, heading onto the freeway. Yeah, this is very well lit. And I mean, it's only 9:40, no, probably 9:50 at this point. 9:50 or so in the evening. Very well lit. Doesn't feel sketchy at all. Plenty of cars coming through here too. No bad guys sitting around waiting to attack me or whatever. And here we are, back at the Viv. I like the nighttime vibes. Like them a lot. This is exactly 20 minutes from the moment we left the park. 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. And here we are, sweet room. I'm gonna head to bed now. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and in the morning, we are gonna go to Valencia's for breakfast, and I'll provide you with my review of the whole hotel stay here. I have just arrived down here at Valencia's in the morning, and here's a look at Valencia's at the Viv's menu for breakfast. We have a classic oatmeal, a house-made granola, overnight steel-cut oats, farmhouse breakfast, Cali omelet, Canadian bacon Benedict, avocado toast, huevos rancheros, pancakes, French toast, and biscuits and gravy. And it comes with 2 eggs anyway. I love that. 20% gratuity will be added for parties of 6 or more. Oh, there's another side to the menu. We have some sides. You can see those sides. We've got some sides of breakfast potatoes. And then we have the beverages down here. I did just go with a cup of water, and they brought out this little pitcher here and this glass, and I love this because I never get enough water. I mean, this is a small cup, but I never get enough water whenever they just bring the cup, and then I have to wait for a server. So I love when restaurants will just bring a whole pitcher because I will probably drink that whole thing. And here's what I ordered. I ordered the French toast. Now, I gave the server the option between pancakes, French toast, or biscuits and gravy, and asked him what was best, and he picked this for me. There is some cinnamon on here, sweetened condensed milk, and mixed berries. Looks really good, and I am so excited to try it. It also came with this huge thing of maple syrup here, so that's really awesome. And we are back in the room now to talk about the food and the processes and everything like that. Let's start off with a review of the actual food itself. The French toast was top-notch, just like he suggested. Highly recommend that item. I did like the cinnamon glaze that they had on it. I don't remember exactly what they called it in their menu, but they have this like nice little cinnamon glaze on it. That turned out really well. But the berries on top, that was really good as well. All the berries were fresh. None of them were like mushy or anything like that. They had the perfect level of crunch, if you know what I'm talking about. Very good French toast. All of it prepared and served and plated well. It was just really, really good. Now, how about the actual hotel room itself? How about the actual hotel stay? The pillows were comfortable. They were not lumpy. They were good. I mean, everything about being here has been good. I have not encountered a terrible worker, no poor attitudes. I've encountered nothing of problem, really. I mean, it's so smooth. Coming here, checking in, going about, getting things that I wanted, coming to my room, leaving, like everything has just been top notch. This is a really great hotel. Even though this hotel is a little further away, I think it is absolutely 100% worthy of your consideration. We're just going to sign out right now. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. Click this video, which is going to be to the Courtyard by Marriott, as we mentioned last time. That's the last hotel we stayed at if you want to check out more hotel reviews. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.